All right, people, Americans, kids, others, whatever you want to call yourself. This is the Weekly Slap, and we have a special edition coming your way right here.
Right. This is the I Hate Florida edition, where we count the ways that we hate peninsulas. And not just one. No, yes, just one. Just Florida. Because we hate that place.
But Florida's the most relevant one right now because we play them this weekend in Jacksonville.
That's right.
Neutral site, my butt.
Right, it's in Florida.
Yeah.
And they're Florida. It's like the same word.
It's stupid.
It is.
Yeah, so don't you have a book we're supposed to look at, Slappy?
I do. I did some research about Georgia, the Georgia-Florida series, and I started with the I Love Georgia book, and then flipped it over, and it's I Hate Florida. It's great.
It's 2 in 1.
It is.
The double combo. Bam!
And I started doing some research about exactly why we hate Florida. Are you ready for this, Andy?
I'm ready. Give it to
pumped.
me.
Get pumped.
Get pumped.
First of all, they're really terrible.
Except they're number 2 in the nation right now.
No, they're good now, but they used to be really, really terrible.
Oh,
they did not count games from 1901 to 1905.
That's like 4 years.
Yes.
How do you expect to be good when you miss
Yeah,
games?
then if you're just not good, you just don't count it.
Oh.
They didn't score a point in 1904. This is the 108th anniversary of Ophir.
Ophir?
Ophir.
Ophir. So
0
like
point.
Ophir.
Goose egg for the year.
Okay. It's always a war between Georgia and Florida.
War by the shore.
For the record, they lost to Stetson 6-0 in 1901. And they didn't count it.
Didn't count it. Because
Yeah.
they didn't win.
Because they didn't win. And also in 1904, we won 51-0. Take that, Florida. 51-0.
What's that? Spurrier kid got there. Then we started losing. But until then, Spurrier had nothing to do with Florida. And Spurrier, we beat Florida all the time.
So,
You're going to be saying, wow.
Florida did not win the conference until 1990. The only teams to not win the SEC, who were original members, was Vanderbilt and Swanee. They're in the same category as Swanee. Yeah. Florida.
I can't even make a joke about that.
It's just the University of the South, and it's sad. Also, they had Jesse Palmer, that dude that's on ESPN and talks all the time with the funny hair. He was 0-3. He was 0-3.
0-3.
Never won a game.
But then he sits on ESPN and says, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. You're better than him, you're better than him. Where does he have room to talk?
He sits with David Pollock. David Pollock was a 3-time All-American. He was the All-American for the number of games that he lost.
Yep.
That Jesse Palmer lost. Bam.
That's just in your face right there. Florida, you suck.
Florida
once
sucks.
again.
Also, their old dude that does all the chants, he didn't go to Florida. He went to the Citadel. The worst part about the state of Florida, that it is a law that you may not kiss your wife's breast. That's stupid. You can kiss your cousins, but not your wife.
Throw it on the ground.
Bam.
Incest.
Incest.
You can have incest, but you can't kiss your own wife's breast.
Yeah. Dumb. Save the boobies.
I guess that's what that whole pink bow tie thing's for.
I think so. It's about saving Florida. I think we can safely say that breast cancer is a product of Florida.
Just like Gatorade.
Just
which
like
we all
Gatorade.
don't drink. 'Cause
Right.
Powerade's better. Coca-Cola. So here we go. Alright, people. We got another final special on this special edition of special
Extra special.
Florida
segment.
Hate Week.
Sometimes you hate people because of what they've done. Sometimes you hate them because of how good they are. Sometimes, you know, there's different things that I can't think of. But sometimes you just look across the way there at the other side of that stadium and realize you just don't like that person. And that's what this is.
And so to conclude this episode, we're going to play the hate speech.
Yep.
None other than Slappy Rhodes.
Yep. On a rant from Kentucky.
Hope you enjoyed. This is Florida Week. Build your hate and go Dogs. This is all from the Weekly Slap live from Athens. We will see you next week.
win. But that wasn't much of one. So what I'm saying is, the time is now. Florida. This is the game. Not just the game of this year or last year. This is the game of our career. Everything that we've worked for 4 years comes down to one thing. When we rise to the occasion or fall to the Gators. Not on my watch, my friends. This is it. It's got to be a team effort. Everything. The perfect game. 60 minutes. Nothing else matters. The championship. All the marbles. Georgia's glory. To beat the Gators. I don't know anything you can think of. That's what it is. Everything you dreamed of. For 21 years. Comes down to this game. I can't say it anymore. I'm feeling like a bad dog.
Decades. The history of the Georgia-Florida rivalry can be described in a few choice sentences. It has been about Florida domination.
Touchdown Gators! Oh my! Florida beats Georgia!
And Georgia frustration.
Pass is intercepted by Florida.
I made my mistakes. I see my heart cave in. I got my scars. I've been to hell and back again. Born for the blue skies, we'll survive the rain. Born for the sunrise, we'll survive the pain. We're singing, hey, you can't count us out. We've been running up against the crowd. Yeah, we're the dark horses. We're singing, wait, it's not over now. We've been down, but we've never been out. Yeah, we're the dark horses.
Marino up over the top. Did he break the play? Yes. Georgia touchdown. And here comes the entire team. Watch this for excessive celebration. We may have 15 hankies in the air on this one. I can't believe this.
This was planned. This was absolutely planned. Mark Richt decided that he is going to try to fire his team.
You can't count us out. We've been running up against the crowd. Yeah, we're the dark horses. We're singing, wait, it's not over now. We've been down, but we've never been out. Yeah, we're the dark horses. We're singing.
Stafford with a play fake. The throw for the first time in the ballgame has a man open. Massaclaw. Now he's got some room. Massaclaw all the way. Georgia touchdown. This is Sutherland in motion. Inside handoff. Marino tries to dart outside. Nothing there. He'll make something. And he plunges for the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia.
Born for the blue skies. Born for the sunrise. We'll survive the pain.
Georgia brings five.
We're singing, hey, you can't count us out. We've been
one game. If we played them 10 times, they might win 9. But not this game. Not tonight. Tonight, we skate with them. Tonight, we stay with them. And we shut them down because we can.
Let me ask you something, Mr. Campbell.
Uh-huh.
What kind of power you got?
Oh, man, you know I got some soul power.
What kind of power you
What
got?
kind of question is that? I got soul power.
Yes, you do.
Right on. Let me ask you something now, Mr. Bertier.
Yes.
How strong are you?
I'm too strong.
What? How strong?
I'm too strong. Too strong.
Right on,
I want a
man.
victory.
Oh, I want a victory.
I want a victory.
I want a victory.
You want a victory?
Take a lesson from the dead. If we don't come together right now on this hollow ground, we too will be destroyed. Just like they were. I don't care if you like each other or not, but you will respect each other. And maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll learn to play this game like men.